to make sure her boyfriend could never be with another woman after their breakup. This woman destroyed him on the very day they split up. She used a flower frog packed with steel needles to brutally stab him in his most sensitive area. He let out scream after scream. Blood poured from below his waist. He had officially become her ex-boyfriend. And Mizuki's reason for doing this? She loved him too much. Even after breaking up, she couldn't stand the thought of him being with anyone else. Mizuki herself was terrified by what she'd done and wanted to call an ambulance right away. But Yamamoto was afraid the situation would blow up and even more afraid his wife would find out the truth. So, gritting his teeth through the pain, he told Mizuki to leave the hotel first. He'd handle the rest himself. Drowning in guilt, Mizuki rushed out. Once she was gone, Yamamoto somehow managed to call the front desk for help. Hotel staff arrived and rushed him to the hospital. The doctor asked how he'd gotten hurt. Yamamoto couldn't bring himself to tell the truth. He lied and said he'd accidentally slipped and landed right on top of the flower frog. After examining him, the doctor told him the wound wasn't seriously infected for the moment, but because of where the injury was located, whether he'd ever fully recover would depend on how the healing went. Yamamoto's heart sank. All he wanted was to go back to his wife. And now even starting over felt uncertain. Once he got home, Yamamoto was terrified his wife would notice something was off. He bundled himself up tight, lay in bed, and didn't make a sound. When his wife asked what was wrong, he just said he'd thrown his back out at work. Keiko didn't suspect a thing and took care of him just like she always did. For the time being, Yamamoto had kept his wife in the dark, but the guilt got heavier with each passing day. During the day, he pretended to head to the office. In reality, he couldn't face anyone. He just hid out somewhere from morning until night. When he came home, Yamamoto made a point of bringing Keiko's favorite Japanese takeout. He figured once he healed up, he'd make it up to his wife properly. But Keiko didn't say a word. She'd already found his bloody clothes in the closet, along with the bandages he'd been hiding. Yamamoto could no longer keep up the lie. He told Keiko everything. He said he hadn't met Mizuki that day to keep seeing her. He'd gone there to end the affair for good. He wanted to come home to his wife. He wanted them to be a real married couple again. But Mizuki couldn't accept the breakup, and that's why she did what she did. He told Keiko what the doctor had said, that he might never recover the way he was before. Hearing this, Keiko completely fell apart. She felt like all of this was her fault. Back when she'd been worn out from work, she turned her husband away again and again. She was the one who'd actually told Yamamoto it was okay to find a girlfriend on the side. She thought she was being understanding, but in the end, it was that very thing that pushed their marriage out of control. Step by step, Yamamoto watched his wife shaking with sobs, and his heart softened completely. He didn't blame her. He'd hurt her too. How their marriage had reached this point was never just one person's fault. The two of them held each other, crying as they forgave each other.